Massachusetts Restaurants United is a coalition of independent restaurant professionals advocating for the industry's future. The group was founded in 2020 at the height of the COVID pandemic. Since then, the coalition has celebrated legislative victories and given restaurants the tools they need to succeed. Joining me now is Jen Ziskin, the coalition's executive director, and restaurateur Chompon Boonnak, but you go by Boon. Thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So glad to have you here to talk about this. And Jen, we'll start with you here. What are the biggest obstacles that Massachusetts restaurants are facing right now?
Where do I begin?
Okay.
But a lot of the current atmosphere that's going on, what's going on with immigration is really tricky. Hospitality was founded on the backbone of immigrants, and so things going on with that are really challenging. Pricing, even with that related to cost of goods, cost of labor, running, having places for our employees to live, so affordable housing is an issue. I feel like it's nonstop. I feel like every day we turn around and we overcome a hurdle, another one comes right back at us.
And all at the same time.
And all at the same time.
And Boo, you own two Brookline businesses here. Let's talk about them really quickly. Mahani Om is a Thai tapas restaurant, and Marai is a Thai restaurant and dive bar. And Jen, you mentioned this, a big challenge, and that many in your industry are facing, are federal immigration policy changes. How has Massachusetts Restaurant United helped you and your businesses kind of navigate these changes?
Well, you gotta start with the restaurant industry. For me, I think it's we built by immigrants, right? And when the immigrant policy is become uncertain, it's really hard for us as a restaurant owner, and also it's all the workers to work with, and they live with fear. MRU, thank you that really help us a lot, provide us a guidance, provide us a protection, teach us how to prevent or protect all the uncertainty that we have. So I think it's a great, and for me personally, it's make me feel like I'm not alone. We have all the restaurant that's try to survive, and just to having this is I feel like we have a strong group, and that kind of help us through
like a guide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Jen, one of the concepts I know you're focused on too is the weight of excellence. What does that look like for local restaurants?
Yeah, so running restaurants is so challenging. I feel like whenever I tell people I own a restaurant, they're like, that is the hardest business. And I think even more so now, they understand that with what's happened. I think you're on stage all the time, and there's so much pressure. Everyone now who comes into your restaurant is a critic. And in our blood, when we open a restaurant, all we want to do is exceed excellence and offer hospitality and provide a big hug when people walk in the door. No one has any intentions for someone to have a bad experience. So that creates a lot of burden, and it's hard. It's really hard. You're on, the second you open your doors till you close, you are on stage. You are in the kitchen, it's hot environment, you're multitasking, running floors. There is so much. Then add on to that you're fearful because of what's going on with immigration policy and all the other hurdles that are out there. It's really tough right now.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
I know, Boo, you know the weight of excellence well. We have to talk about this award. Last year you received Michelin's Exceptional Cocktails Award. A huge honor here. How does that pressure impact you personally?
Well, I think it's first of all, to receive the award is such an honor. And I'm really, it's more than the word. I'm so happy, and for me personally, as an immigrant, from Thailand, and achieve this award is just incredible. The pressure is this is what I kind of deal with every day. So I just, we just focus on the pressure that come into the restaurant, and then I just make it to more a motivation. Just keep pushing the boundary for me. That's I can just do better every day, and it's not I know the award is about like for me, but it's not. It's about my team and my partner, or all of us is like a team. Is like a unite and then just like try to provide the best hospitality, great food, great drinks, and great service.
Well, clearly it's working
Yes.
for your team. That's
I hope
for
so.
sure,
Yes,
right?
thank you.
You know, Jen, we're about to have a very busy summer. A lot happening here, right? We have the World Cup, the anniversary, 250 years here in America. Sail Boston is happening. Millions of people will be here. We've been talking about pressure. How does that factor of all of these added people, all of these added events, what does that put on local restaurants?
I mean, we are so thankful for all the activity coming, so we're very excited about it, and Meet Boston has been a great partner for us as well. So they brought a lot of these events to Boston and to Massachusetts. But yes, the pressure is there. Even like making sure people feel comfortable coming for FIFA and all the events going on. But again, we're trying to provide resources through Mass Restaurants United for people to navigate those pressures, provide know your rights, and also to be welcoming communities for people to come and tourists to come to our restaurants is really important. And so we've provided deep dives. We have resources on our website, and we're continuing to advocate to make sure that this is a safe and exciting place to be.
Right, and for you,
Yes.
how are you getting ready for all of this?
Well, for me, as a part of our team, consistency is something that we always do, and we're gonna continue doing to my team. And the very important for us is the communication. Gotta make sure that I build a good system for the busy season. The teams know what they have to do, and just be ready. But no, we super ready for this, and we've been waiting for a long that the city has a lot of tourism coming in. I think it's gonna be great.
You mentioned earlier too about how MRU is really helpful with community, not feeling alone. Is that what you're hearing a lot of from restaurateurs that you're working with?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've been building community. Like this past year, we've had events around the region, so every region of Massachusetts, and building our membership, and just knowing that people are going through the same thing that you're going through is so important. And we are stronger together. We realized that during the pandemic. So the chefs and restaurateurs who got together then know that the only way that we can survive and push forward is to come together as a community. We need each other.
Yeah, I like to hear that about the restaurants kind of supporting each other all across the city. That's a really great thing to hear. So.
There's such huge camaraderie in Massachusetts, but really nationally. You'll see that at Breaking Boundaries too with our keynote speakers, that we're bringing together like the restaurants all across the United States to advocate, because these are pressures going on everywhere, not just here.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, Jen, Boone, thank you both so much for being here and for what you're doing as well. By the way, Massachusetts Restaurant United's conference is happening June 8th at Big Night Live. It's focused on breaking boundaries in hospitality. Our Wandella Richardson is the event's MC, and you can learn more on our website at WCVB.com. Thank you all so much for watching. CityLine is about the stories that shape our communities, and we want to hear yours. Share what's happening where you live at CityLine at WCVB.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and have a wonderful afternoon.